So while my dad was up here, he gave me this beautiful piece of wood, which I will be turning into my navigator's station. Just gotta work out where to cut it. Trick I learned years ago while I was working with custom motorcycles. If you want something to disappear or turn it invisible, you simply paint it black. This way your eye doesn't notice it and everything looks awesome. And instead of taping off, I'm just using a piece of cardboard so the paint doesn't touch where I don't want it to. Dinghy again. Means I got a surfboard into the beach to get my firewood. So I gotta somehow fit the chainsaw into this waterproof bag, along with all the rope needed to haul in. So I'll get my logs, rope them together in a raft. I've got enough rope to run from the beach boat. Come on, get in there. So close. Yeah. Enough room. I'm making pretty close to the beach here. So I'm gonna raft all the logs together. And then surfboard paddle back to the boat, just towing the rope. Once I'm back on the boat, I can haul the logs in without having to actually paddle the logs, because that would be a lot more difficult, a lot more work. This would just be a whole lot easier. So while waiting for the rough weather to pass, I'm going to paint my dash here. Just doing a little experiment with mixing paints. This green, which I've painted all up around here, is wonderful green color. I like it, but it's too dark for what I want on the deck. So I'm going to see about mix ratios. Testing it on the dash, it's a small area, so it's not so much work if I get it wrong. Mix a bit of this green with a bit of white. This is just the cheap, generic brand marine paint. So it's about half the price of your normal marine paints. Obviously probably not good enough for on the hull out where there's going to be water on it. But it's good enough for the deck. Yeah, you can see the color is getting a lot lighter real quick. See, 2-to-1 looks pretty good. I think. Seems to be. Strong wind from last night's disappeared. It's pretty light at the moment. Maybe 10 knots-ish. So I'm making my way back to harbor slowly. Light wind and rain, light wind and rain. La 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 la. Yep, almost at the anchorage, but very light wind. Bit rainy. Turn that the wrong way. I kind of missed my tiller. Wheels good. Just more space in the cockpit. But the only problem with using the wheel is about, you know, wind. Tiller's just nya. A lot easier, quicker. You know exactly where the tiller is, where the rudder is, everything. It just, tiller's easier than the wheel. But I do still like having my wheel because it's a lot more space in the cockpit here. So that's kind of nice. Ooh. And the wind dropped to basically nothing now. Now that the rain is gone. Still got a mile to go. I really need to upgrade my solar panels because that's the problem with the electric motor that I got. I ended up getting the wrong solar panels. So they're only 100 watts. What I really need is 500 watt minimum. So I need new panels. I mean, the panels I got are still good. I'll use them for the house batteries. That's no problem for that. But I just need big panels to charge up the motor. So the moment I'm charging for the generator, last night I ran out of gas and I was probably at about 80 to 90% on most of the batteries. So it'd help if I had enough gas to the generator too. But it's just new habits. Rather than just pull up, oh yeah, I can go get diesel later, no problem. Now I gotta think, okay, drop the anchor, okay, I gotta charge up the motor's batteries straight away. That way next time I gotta use the boat, go sailing or something, I've got juice ready to go. Because it takes a long time to charge batteries. There's, what, 8 batteries up to 96 volts. Takes a lot of effort.